Hi guys, it's Rebecca from Johnson County Counseling and Wellness in conjunction with Abundant Living Legacies, and I'm here today to bring you the tapping for depression and deep pain. So before you get started, I want you to pull the emotion up. What is it that is causing the depression? What is causing the deep pain? And I want you to acknowledge those feelings and acknowledge where that's coming from. So while you have that kind of pulled up and you're acknowledging it and you're allowing it to exist, I want you to come in and you are going to tap between your pinky and your ring finger in kind of that little meaty soft spot where if you hit it on a door frame it would hurt. So you want to come in, use your fingertips, tap on this area, and then I want you to take 20 steps while you're doing this. So begin tapping and then take 20 steps. Now, the last thing I want you to do is be thinking 1, 2, 3 while you're doing this. What I want you to do is think about what is it that is causing you sadness and pain. And then just take approximately 20 steps. So even if you map those 20 steps out beforehand and you know from what area you need to walk to the other, or go outside and get some sunshine while you're doing it, and walk 20 steps. Once you've done the 20 steps, you can tap in here. I want you to stop, take 20 deep breaths, think about your deep pain. Is it still as intense? If it is, let's do it again. Bring up the emotion. Let's think about what it is that is causing me sadness. Tap, 20 steps, bring that in. After you have done that a couple of times, and at this point I would expect that the intensity of the emotion would decrease, and if it's super intense it might just decrease just a little bit. This is about self-awareness, being able to ground yourself and be really aware of where was I when I started and how am I now. And then what I would like for you to do is think about how you want to feel. If you were no longer feeling this deep sadness and pain, what would that look like? What would it feel like? And then I want you to think about what would I be thinking if I was feeling that emotion. So then I'm going to have you go back. And once you have kind of worked through, even if it's a super simple statement, come back, go through that happiness statement. I will feel like getting out of bed at 6 a.m. and taking a 20-minute walk before I come back to the house and have my cup of coffee while I sit in the sunshine next to a plant and I don't have to rush. My entire day becomes more relaxed and enjoyable because I was happy to spend my morning outside in the sun. 20 steps. Okay? So that would be an example of what your happiness piece might be, all while tapping. If you are struggling finding where this deep pain and depression comes from, you can call me, 913-213-4055. We can work on that and figure out what the root of it is. Where does it start from, so that you can have that thought while you're doing your tapping. If you just want help with the tapping in general, you can always call. And I hope this video is helpful and that you experience some relief. We're excited to be doing a grand reopening. We're going to do this in April. We've got our events coming up. We've got a dads and daughters date coming. We have our love event coming up on the 23rd of February. If you haven't seen that, please get online on Facebook